Why are we here? What is our purpose in life? These are questions that people have been asking probably since the beginning of time, as soon as they gained sentience and consciousness. The questions have been asked by scholars, theologists, philosophers, psychologists, and all these people and more always go back to never really having an answer. But the answer is actually really easy if you look around at nature. Nature gives us the answer. First, you have to remember that we are part of nature. We are part of this everything. You cannot step outside of it. It's what we are. So if that's true, then we are most like the living part of nature. Like the plants and the animals and the insects and the fish and reptiles and all those critters, even the fungus, even the things like that. And what does all these have in common is they all live to reproduce. They all reproduce. Regardless of their level of intelligence or their level of sentience, every one of them is here to make sure their species carries on. And that is why we're here. We are doing the same thing. Our main goal is to reproduce. And that's why when we are kids, teenagers, and we have the hormones, that's the beginning of the cycle, the first cycle. And you can feel it, and it goes through your 20s. You still have that urge to reproduce. You go out dating, in the clubs, hanging out, chat sites, hookup sites. And it's all because we're trying to fulfill that basic, primal reason that we're here for, whether we acknowledge it or not. Now, I'm not saying that everybody should have kids, and I'm not saying that you should have kids or you shouldn't have kids. That's a personal choice. You have to decide that, and I hope you choose well, because it's a big, serious responsibility. But I'm just saying that the reason we're here is simple, and people tend to overthink it, and we need to keep it simple. We need to get back to the simplicity. We need to remember that we are a part of nature. And our main reason for being here is not some big philosophical debate. It's just to be part of nature and reproduce. Yeah, mystery solved.